Anyways, that was good. I was giving some
lack of down
shenanigans.
smashes in general. I think down smash is so good versus like Falco and doubles.
Alright, enough dilly-dallying in chat into the match, but you're definitely right, yo. I think the down session is going to be crucial too. Oh my gosh, that was a phantom there too, that's huge.
Yep. There, he's got the corners. Oh, he threw out a down smash, actually. There it is. I think he's watching the stream or something.
Definitely. But right now, pretty bunched together too. You'd say like it's almost like a little bit of a bubble. It's like, yo, who's making the first march? Red team or blue team? That's what I kind of saw in that small interaction. It kind of is again too. They're very bunched up together at the moment.
Yep.
Like a lot more than the previous set.
Yeah, I guess it's on yeah, one of them to land a hit, either to get a fair, Atma to get a fair, or Ralph to just like land it back here at some point. Alright, never mind, the mirror will do it on the jump read.
Yep, let's see. Pretty tight so far too. Oh man, this could be open, this could be big.
Well,
oh, great Firefox save, but is it gonna be enough? It is enough. I was gonna say, that could be a huge shock swing and increasing the lead there.
It was very fortunate for Red Team that that Ralph ended up getting burned too, because he needed to recover. And also opted to not go that high on his recovery.
And that clutch save by Azel was huge. I mean, pretty much, I mean, you know, it even up the stocks. I mean, because that could have easily been, you know, Falco down at 2 stocks and potentially Azel as well too. So I mean, just a clutch save too that could turn the momentum of the game. Oh, we have a little bit of a broadcast difficulty there, but it looks like we're back.
Want to ask?
Teleportation melee. This is the future, boys.
Alright, see what Atma can do. Oh, he just gets cheese.
Shine. That was a pretty good shine actually, because it gives Atma a second chance of life there.
Indeed. Oh man, every time Darkatma lands, like the person gets stopped by a move.
Yeah. Now, from what I'm seeing right now, what would you say that really like the significant thing that that Atma and Ralph have done differently? Because I'd say the one thing is their edge guards, because it feels like half the game is played at the edge. But what would you say is your biggest tell so far in this first game?
Yeah, Rocky's actually getting like pushed to get cheese now. No, sorry.
Gotta get those the mac and cheese.
They weren't getting him off stage as often as
oh my gosh, that was an amazing recovery by Azel. Quick scar coming in air dodge.
Oh, the combo! Oh, a little too slow. He wanted it all.
Definitely too. Holding center well, red team is right now, but can they convert? It's a pretty good sequence right now. They're holding center. The center play is excellent right now. But they finally broke through. Oh no! That's not what Rocky wanted to, and it's probably gonna cost him the game, it looks like.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh man, you hate to see it, and that is the game as a result. Oh man, put your sad anime music or your sad anime picks somewhere because that was unfortunate.
Yeah, they actually had a shot. They were down by a lot, and they like brought it within inches to win. But,
Definitely.
Yeah, some unfortunate scenarios, and I think Azel needed to bring out his inner degenerateness because he had a lot of chances to kill either person with up smashes, but he just never used it.
Indeed.
Like off of like each of them in 2 different situations missed a tech, and he was right beside them and could have just let it rip, but didn't do it.
Yeah. Stadium, I like the pick. You know, horizontal stage too. I mean, Falco's, the pillars can lead into good stuff for Fox as well too. It's working out right now. Now this is looking pretty. I was gonna say.
Set, right?
Was it?
Was this what happened last set? Like they lost.
I think.
Did they lose on Dreamland?
I'm not sure, but I think they won a game on Stadium if I remember correctly too. But this is looking pretty similar to how the last time they played on Stadium, where it's turning into a little bit of a double singles a little bit too. They're finally bunched up now, but it seems like they're kind of prioritizing one or the other as we speak.
Yeah, Rocky barely getting hit so far.
Yeah, right now.
With anybody. Oh, overcommitted. Atma. There you go.
Yeah, but it could cost him too. It does. Oh, and that's wow. That's stock. 64% right now for Ralph. Oh man, 64% and gone, just like that. And this is a good string.
Oh, but drops the ball.
I was gonna say that was a pretty good string going on there, but they couldn't finish it.
Yeah, Atma dropped it.
Let's see. Again, a lot more separate. You notice that in the game one, it was really bunched together and just like, I don't know. I think the horizontal stages provides for a lot more separation, at least from what we've seen with these two teams today. It's remained consistent.
Atma finally playing like closer to the ground also, like
yeah,
comparatively to last set.
Yeah.
Like, very huge adjustment.
Would you say that the spacies of Azel and Rocky, they had to get in their face a bit more? Or do you think keep the separation strat? Well, stop there. Oh my gosh!
Atma's been playing the front line a lot, as like the aggressor, which I do like that sometimes as she, where if they have like I guess it's like the 1-1-2-2 position where like both teammates are on the same side as each other, then what you can do sometimes is if the Sheik is in front, she can like approach the closest person and then try to just like back throw them to your teammate. And like even if you take a hit, you might be able to like net a huge combo if that ends up happening.
I gotta say, Rocky's team saves have been getting a lot better throughout this game, but he can't do it that time. But I was gonna say he's been firing lasers to disrupt any sort of opening on the grab openings, but he wasn't able to do anything there, unfortunately, because he was too far away. But oh man, and that back is gonna cost him. And again, another game where it gets into a 2v1 situation because of a team kill, which is very unfortunate. Getting caught in their wires, as you once said.
Yep. Yeah, and yeah, I guess Rocky's not surviving as much as he was compared to last set.
No, you notice they've been trying to, that's been their goal, is just, you know, how quickly can we take Rocky out of the game?
Yeah, they've been pressing him better, whereas before they were like crying and failing a lot last set.
Yeah, it's like Azel's aggression isn't as useful now because Rocky's stock tanking. Because you remember how Rocky, he had like 2 stocks, it seemed like every time at the end of games? He doesn't have that luxury anymore. It's just gone.
Exactly. I think they've like tightened up on their punishes more, and also yeah, are better at like picking up on kills once they like have one of them pinned in the corner.
Definitely, but it is now 2-0 too, so it looks like the run back is paying off right now. 2-0 for Ralph and Darkatma right now. They want a shot at PewFat in grand finals, but Azel and Rocky, they can still do it. Do you think a different stage is the way to go? What do you think they really need to do to adjust?
Yeah, damn, I think Stadium was like one of their better stages for like the teams matchup, but so I could see them going back, but I think there's a chance of FD coming up.
I could see it. I mean, do you think that just like they really, because I think they benefited a lot, blue team. They really benefited a lot from the platform. Yeah, it is blue team. They benefited a lot from the platforms, but no, they're going back. Maybe they thought just they need to adjust a bit more. Do you think just like more guys? Because I haven't seen a lot of grabs really from nor Azel or Rocky. That's the one thing I haven't noticed. First time I pointed out.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's more on Rocky to like land grabs too.
Yeah.
Just like being the Falcon, pretty much.
Do you think just going back to being a stock tank if he can, or just try to be like adjust his way of how he stock tanks?
I think Rocky needs to be a damage dealer for this one. I feel like the safety is getting like stifled out by getting sheeped, basically.
Yeah, it got stifled out there because Rocky's stock is gone. So yeah, I agree. Like Azel has to kind of be, he has to be one kind of, I'd say a little bit on defense, but not too much because he's primarily the aggressor. But you are right.
Yeah. She gets like underlooked a lot for whatever, or overlooked.
Shine as a stock too.
Lately,
so stock is gone.
Yeah, she is actually like a huge problem for Falco teams. So
definitely too. Oh man.
All depends on your move selection. Though.
Yep. Pretty tight game right now in stocks right now. I mean, obviously, it could go either way. Well, this could be a big 2v1 situation right now in this situation. Really Darkatma tries to save him, but doesn't get it.
Oh, interesting that they opted for that type of combo to punish Atma with. I thought
Yeah.
they would just let Rocky forward smash and then continue trying to edge guard and letting Ralph waste his invincibility.
Oh man, we got a little double singles action going on right here, and it's gonna pay off too. Oh, the
Shine
laser's trying to
Ball.
save him. It does.
Oh,
It's no use. The lasers don't save him this time.
There's too many people in the way. It's like 8 opponents.
Too many
One
darn
block
players.
Just
Too
in the
many.
way.
There's too many players in this stadium.
While Rocky was doing that though, he had like a freebie chance to downer Ralph, but again, he's just like sitting too far back a lot.
Yeah, I think the lack of
Could have like
grabs
traded.
too. I'm gonna repeat it again. I think the lack of grabs is definitely. I
Indeed,
see
like
is
right
one,
there
is
when
one factor.
when they had Atma pinned in, like Rocky could have just grabbed him and then you know, grab up smash for like a
Definitely. Oh, there's a grab. It's like one of the first ones I really saw like this whole time, and they got a decent reward out of it.
Yep. Because Falco is so good at landing grabs and doubles. It's like,
Yep. Up throw back. Look what happens when you get grabbed too. You get stocks.
yep. Between doing like the eye traps off of throws and off doing the generic kill setups.
I was gonna say real quick that Azel was committing a lot to, and he overcommitted a bit too, and he got up smash forward by Ralph. So that's a tough break there. But Ralph had a high percent too, so you know his stock could go by pretty quickly if they can do it. Or excuse me, I'm at Darkatma. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, also general game plan for Falco and doubles. Once Fox is like at low percent, like just Falco, you just want to like find a shine somehow in any way.
Definitely.
Whereas he'd been like up tilting and like back air walling a lot instead, like taking chances like jump shine at Ralph and stuff like that.
With the high percents they're at, this is still I was gonna say this is still doable, but it's looking undoable now. Oh my gosh.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. That's a hell of a team sequence there to take the set to I'd say a commanding 3-0. You can tell that they did their homework after dropping winners 3-1, and now they get a chance at PewFat.